Welcome back to game The Crudes. Did I do good?
Yes.
I'm learning how to do intros like Big Boy.
Okay, so our next waypoint is a very interesting place. Okay? Okay, you hear me out?
It's in the south.
It's a place in Texas. I don't know if this is real or not. Probably not. But Padre Island.
There's South Padre Island.
Or South Padre. You know what? I would rather go there.
I would rather go to Middle Eastern Padre Island.
Northwest Padre Island.
North Southern.
Can you... I'm being really ignorant, but can you look up if Padre Island is an actual thing?
Sure. It probably didn't break it last time. Let's do it again.
Yep. Oh, I gotta move the microphone so I can actually see. Sorry, this is gonna sound really bad. Alright.
Holy cow, it exists. There's a place called South Padre Island in Texas.
What a coincidence!
But there's a Wikipedia page.
We can see nothing. Oh no, okay, hang on, I gotta fix this.
Padre Island is the largest of the Texas barrier islands.
So we're being...
And the world's longest barrier island. Look at that. We're going to the world's longest barrier
We're being
island.
the least professional right now. Can we... I can't see anything. Oh, it probably shows up better on the...
It is part of the U.S. state of Texas. No crap. The island is located along Texas' southern coast off the Gulf of Mexico and is noted for its white sandy beaches at the south end.
Let's see if they're right and see if there's actually a white sandy beach.
Meanwhile, father in Spanish, it is named after Father Jose Nicolas Valle, who lived from 1770 to 1829. Who owned the island and served as a missionary, priest, and collector of finances for all of the churches in the Rio Grande Valley. He also founded the first mission in present-day Cameron County. Padre Island is the second largest island in the area in the contiguous United States of America, after Long Island in New York on the Atlantic coast. It is about 113 miles long and is 1.8 miles wide, stretching from the city of Corpus Christi in the north to the resort community of South Padre Island in the south. We're going to like a stinking tourist trap.
Nice!
I know.
Wasn't that basically USA in a nutshell?
Yeah. Oh. The island is oriented north-south, bordered by the Gulf of Mexico on the east and Laguna Madre on the west. So the Lagoon of the Mother.
Nice.
The Father I heard... No. Okay, the Father Island is next to the Mother water.
How do you turn on your headphone? I mean, headphone.
Train! Holy cow! Not fun.
I want to see our wavelength. What that was.
That was terrifying.
How do you...
Oh.
Not that bad.
No, we didn't definitely, hopefully.
How do you turn on your headphones? That's the horn. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. How do you... Can you do that?
What?
Turn your headset things on? Headlights!
You have them on.
No, I mean turn them on more. Like make them brighter.
No.
Look, there's a full moon out tonight. And a bird! Well, you're so stupid. So I'm gonna sound really uneducated. That's only because I am. Where is Mount Rushmore? Exactly. Because we need to go there.
Oh, it's in South Dakota.
Okay. Well, then we'll make it there. I could just look it up on here. Whatever. I don't care. Screw it.
We'll do it later. Time to play as Ashery Joe.
Mm-hmm.
The zombie man. Wrapped up in towels.
That name will be explained someday.
Toilet paper. Look, it's an ambulance. He probably has places to be, lives to save. Going for the kill.
Hello! Oh, look at that.
Oh, alright.
Lovely. You want Daniel?
Yeah, I'll take Daniel. By the way, we do not have a creepy person in our basement. We have a creepy flamingo in our basement.
His name is Jeff.
Daniels. Jeff Daniels. A lesser known beer than Jack Daniels.
He makes apple juice.
Yeah.
He was kind of like the disappointment in the family.
He was like the hippie child.
Yeah.
Who
Why? Okay, hang on.
who are always
I gotta
disappointed.
change the car. So we have another car.
It's
We'll
called,
use that sometime.
it's called the Nissan.
We'll use that whenever Gavin's playing.
Yeah.
Because you like that car more, right?
Yeah. It's faster. But not as sexy.
Yeah, the purple Camaros, dude.
It is a pretty nice purple.
Pretty nice
I
Camaro.
bet if this was Photoshop, it would be called 888X95B.
Ha 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 ha! Good one, Gavin!
Oh my gosh. So actually,
sorry.
depending on how fast Asher can edit these, you might be seeing these tomorrow.
No. No, you're gonna be seeing them today.
Or maybe before the end of the summer. Or
You'll-
maybe we're live streaming. In which case, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/lonelygirl60.
The Lone Wolf.
the lone wolf in a tree.
XX underscore the Lone Wolf underscore XX. Because that name's not already taken
Nope.
by like 20,000 different people. Do you know how many people have the gamer tag the Lone Wolf? It's ridiculous.
I don't. Why would you make that a gamer tag? Why would you do that? No, I want to legitimately know. Why would you?
That's like as original as GamerGirl123.
That's the thing.
Of course it is. There's people that are like, I must be getting resources in game, so I need to have the appearance of a female.
What resources are we talking about here?
Like in Minecraft when you have a gamer tag of just like gamer girl or something, and just or a skin of a female.
Like generic woman person.
Ah, I missed it.
Wow! Gravity asserted itself there.
But you tend to get more attention because most guys in Minecraft are like, whoa, woman, never seen one of those before.
What happens
Let's
if
give them flowers and stuff and see what happens.
I had a nursery book that said flowers make women happy.
Maybe she'll notice that I exist. We're speaking so far into stereotype. But, I mean, it's
Hey.
mostly true. To be honest. I've seen it happen before. I actually did an experiment where I changed my, like, avatar to a girl in, like, a bikini.
Oh, that was an experiment.
That was an experiment. And also a joke. Because,
it was just to screw with me when I came on.
it was both. It was partially an experiment and partially to mess around with you when you were borrowing my account.
Yeah, I just kind
before
of used his Minecraft account before I got my own.
And I changed that skin and you called me and you were like, Asher, why?
Like, one of two things has happened. You've been hacked or you've gotten drunk.
You did actually. I remember you did ask if I was hacked like a few times.
Yeah.
So, but I did do an experiment and then went into like I don't know, whatever, and asked people if they and like I got to join so many clubs. It was fun.
You missed a massive row of highway cans.
I'm not really paying attention to the game. I'm kind of just following the blue light.
Follow the blue.
A bird! I
Burp!
already made that joke.
I know. Doesn't make it less funny. Fudge!
Oh!
Busted!
It was just sideways and like bang.
You spadoosh! Death noises and
You know
it
how
was just
much-
on its side.
You know how much more satisfying it would be if the car exploded?
I know, like Super GTA.
Yeah. It'd be so much better. Look, a water tower. What time is it?
Time for lunch. It's actually 3:15.
9:30. There's fish everywhere. Fish everywhere.
Anyway,
Do you understand that?
no. But it's fun to listen.
It's from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 2. I've been watching those in rapid succession.
So as to give
Where does
yourself
it
nightmares and
say the
acid
time? Oh, 1 a.m.
in the morning. Man, have you realized that this game actually looks pretty good for being made by Ubisoft?
Oh, nice. Ubisoft games look really good. What are you talking about?
They look alright. I mean, I have a Ubisoft.
Far Cry Primal? Assassin's Creed Syndicate? Those recent ones?
I have some games from Ubisoft.
I may have just very, very slightly
I have
dated the episode.
Dance Dance Kids, too.
Okay, well, they probably didn't put as much visual effects into that as most people would have wanted. Probably because they didn't care.
I did not appreciate that they did not give a crap.
Dude, a sailboat!
Oh my gosh! It's a
hello, sailboat!
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking game.
I watched Jaws the week ago. You might want to get out of the water.
Oh my god. What were we talking about?
Remember in Finding Dory? She could speak to whales. She was like, I'm gonna have to make that much quieter in editing.
Holy cow, the audio signature.
Look, nice house. You can't break into the houses, which is
Beep
bummer.
beep, I'm a sheep.
They should make a game like, what is that game called? Red Guerrilla Warfare? It was made a while ago.
Yeah.
Which you can basically just, like, break everything. Like, crash into houses and stuff. I think it took place on...
Tree. Garbage.
So we're in a city now, that's cool.
Restaurant club.
Hello.
Rule number 1, don't
Cool
talk...
Drift, it just gave me Cool Drift.
Don't talk about restaurant club.
I didn't even know that it did that. Look,
Drift.
But it said Cool
Collateral.
Drift. Collateral.
It's time for some collateral.
Look, it's impossible to run into people. They're all ninjas. They're actually all ninjas. Look.
That was just like leisurely, like the time melting saunter out of the way. Main Street, US,
Final result 7. So we're getting money for doing all this. Which is pretty cool, actually.
Or maybe not, we don't know.
No, on the bottom left. Look, it says,
money?
like, overtake. You get 3 monies.
Oh.
Okay, wait, watch. Ready? I'm gonna do a drift and it'll give me stuff.
Cool drift, bro. $7.
It actually said cool drift, though. I gotta do an actual cool drift, though.
Final result, 7.
That's a cool truck. Oh.
Billboard. Billboard USA. America USA.
Have you seen all the amazing billboards in Grand Theft Auto?
I've not. There's one.
I'm not gonna talk about any of them, because we're gonna try to keep just as PG as possible. But they
I
are
was
really
gonna say,
hilarious.
It's kind of hard when you like even mention the name. It kind of like instantly PG-13's the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa! Hard left. Into the tree. Into the
Cool
woods.
drift. Jump.
Into the woods. Ouch. Bridge City. Hill Country.
Being a freaking idiot. 3.
Monies. I like how Honey FTW has just been out in the
Yeah, I just noticed that at the same time you did.
wastes for like forever. Beep.
I was gonna take a shortcut, but nope. There we go. Is there really no way to make your headlights like brighter?
Yeah. Today in copyrighted music sung by midget people.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No!
Water,
No! 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 No!
no.
No!
Oh, but yes, Mr. Anderson.
I don't want to know what that's a reference to.
A very
No, I don't want to know. Oh.
yeah, not
So
some
still, I don't want to know.
weird crap on the internet. By the way, what about the duck song? Remember that?
Yeah, that was a thing like
Oh, the
8 years ago.
I remember watching that like first grade music class. I don't remember what the point of the I think it was like to teach us rhythm or something. Or how to have like fever dreams. I don't know. One or the other.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I was just like, this is
Good old Mr. Crowell.
I was like, this is the coolest crap ever. And then like I think Tori spoke up. Hi Tori, if you're watching.
He's not watching.
But in case he ever does, thank you for introducing me to the fact that apparently violence exists on the internet. He said, you had a really violent version of the Duck song, where everyone died. And Mr. Crowley was just like, oh, well then.
Why do you remember this stuff?
And he made the your parents should be watching you more closely noise.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's people here.
Honey FTW, we just passed him by.
Oh really?
Shout out to Honey FTW.
No, I don't really care. I don't care enough to stop. No offense, Honey FTW. We're doing something far more important.
Also, as to why I remember that, I don't know. I also remember we went to the cider mill when I was in 1st grade, and there was like...
Why do you remember so much stuff from 1st grade?
I don't know. Mrs. Wendell, I think, has magic.
Oh yeah, that was a person that existed.
But anyway, and there was a donut on the table for like an extra child, a bunch of extra donuts, and we didn't know that we weren't supposed to have them, and we did. But then we learned that we weren't supposed to, like they were special or something, and I felt so bad. I'm a terrible person. I'm supposed to have donuts.
Your only memories from school.
Yeah, kind of. Mostly the weird crap. There was also one time when I tried to convince everyone that there was a guy down the street who could make Darth Rat dead person. Little people are weird. And I was thinking, babbled to like a, whatever it's called, like a laundry, not a, like a, like recess worker. And she was just like, that's nice, honey, now please don't hurt me.
I remember all the way back in, I think, kindergarten. There was a class pet named Spike.
Spike!
And every day on the bus, we theorized about how we can steal Spike and claim him for our own.
You wanted Spike so badly.
Spike was a guinea pig.
I still have drawings of, or like, stinking expert diagrams on how to steal a guinea pig.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to show me those.
Oh, they're terrible.
I don't care, I want to see them.
It was like, cut a hole in the bottom of the cage, get on like bright yellow bus, and then have smiley face in basement.
I need to see these. Oh, so we're here.
We're here! Holy cow, we're in
South Padre City.
Hi, Padre!
Police are watching. Be a shame if something were to happen.
That would be the same.
There's nothing to break in Padre City. Everything's indestructible. Maybe that's what's so great about South Padre City. No, never mind.
We're getting calls regarding a dangerous driver in the area.
Guys, it's okay. I got a Camaro.
Okay, he paid for it.
This is what happens when you get police. Drive into ocean. What is? Oh.
Copy that. I got it.
Dang it.
All units,
You just got charged 300 monies.
stand down and
300
await further
monies.
instructions.
No, we're leaving Padre City. We can't do that.
Gotta go back in with our dead Camaro.
Look at that. Look at how someone just slapped a pancake on the back of her. And it just stuck there. Oh,
And now
okay.
it's
It's
raining.
snowing now. I think it's kind of like rain and snow.
It's
like the when it's in between.
It's smaming in South Padre.
Smaming.
In
Smaming?
Smaming. I pulled the M out of my rear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where did you get that from?
A bike dealer is
Bike
available
dealer.
in St. Louis.
A bike? Oh yeah, there's like motorcycles in this game, I think, which is really weird.
Anyway, yeah. Burgers. Look at that sign. Burgers. Burgers.
They just
Look,
really.
it's Honey FTW.
They just really,
Oh.
really hate consonants.
I thought that car was Honey FTW.
They really like vowels. That's their
I don't
favorite
know,
letter.
just like ew yee. Maybe it's like secret drug lord code for you gonna get everything that you would love killed.
Great one, Gavin. Where are we exactly, though? We're in Padre Island. Where are we going next?
South.
New Orleans?
Yeah. That's the plan for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
By tomorrow, I mean about 10 minutes.
But the thing is there anything actually worth going to? And
Ooh, what about the Bayou? There's a thing that said the Bayou. Bayous are always good times.
it seems like there's actually nothing there, though.
Dang. What about that? Ooh, the Everglades. Swamp, it says. But it's like the Everglades. Look at all those windy roads. That seems like it would be fun.
Well, we'll
and then we can go into
there.
and then we can go into New
Yeah,
Orleans.
we'll go through there.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Bridge City.
Whoa.
Bridge City.
Bridge City. Ooh.
Okay. So, but specifically, we're gonna go onto this pier because
That looks pretty. That looks like. Look at that 3D tree.
Nope. Nope. I think it has to be on a road.
Darn.
All right.
Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I did.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.